Hello, welcome to the CalTeach Mentor Teacher Orientation. What is the CalTeach program at UC Merced? This program provides academic counseling and support, guidance and pathways to a teaching credential program, and focuses on addressing the shortage of science and math teachers in the Central Valley. In this program, we offer two minors. The first minor is the NSED, Natural Science Education minor. In this minor, it is guaranteed to offer admission from Fresno Pacific and their teaching credential program. The second minor is the NSEC minor, and this is a joint program with UC Berkeley, and it allows for our students to get both their degree and their credential at the same time. What is the CalTeach Mentor Teacher Program? For the CalTeach Mentor Teacher Program, we pair up undergraduates enrolled in our fieldwork courses with a science or math teacher in the local elementary, middle, or high school classrooms. The CalTeach Mentor Teacher Program accepts mentor teachers every fall and spring semester, depending on the fieldwork courses offered. For example, this semester, the NSCD 2333 class is offering students to be enrolled in fieldwork for the teaching elementary science and math courses. There's also a middle school science and math course as well as a high school science and math course. What are your responsibilities as a mentor teacher? Open your classroom to your CalTeach student, provide guidance and advice, introduce them to a career in teaching, complete a mid-semester survey online, sign off on their checkoff sheet weekly, help your CalTeach student define a topic for their lesson plan, allow your CalTeach student to deliver a lesson in your classroom, give them feedback, and complete a final survey at the end of the semester. What are the benefits of being a CalTeach mentor teacher? Teachers receive a stipend of $275. In order to receive the stipend, fill out your W-9 and send it to the email below. Teachers also receive an $125 worth of classroom supplies per student. How will you know who your CalTeach student is? You will be given information about your CalTeach student from Hijab Chaudhry, Administrative Assistant for the CalTeach program. You will have your student's email address, or if you are more comfortable, you may contact them through other means of communications, for example, texting or calling. When your CalTeach student shows up for fieldwork in your classroom, they will be wearing a CalTeach polo. How do you introduce your CalTeach student? During the first day in your classroom, you may introduce them as your UC Merced mentee for the semester. Explain to your students that your CalTeach student will be in the classroom observing, helping out in activities, and eventually giving a lesson plan towards the end of the semester. You may have the CalTeach student introduce him or herself and the appropriate salutations if they prefer Mr. or Mrs. What should I expect from my CalTeach student? You should expect them to show up to fieldwork on time, to communicate with you if they are unable to make it on a certain day, engage with students in your classroom during activities, observe your lessons, and ask you questions about your experience as a teacher. Complete a total of 30 hours of fieldwork in your classroom, and you will sign off on these hours. They should also create a 5E lesson plan and deliver the lessons towards the end of the semester. You will evaluate them on this lesson. As a part of their fieldwork course, CalTeach students are required to complete 30 hours in classroom for the whole semester. Note that if you are a middle school or high school teacher, your CalTeach student will complete 3 class periods with you, which would count for 3 hours of fieldwork. They will have a checkoff sheet for you to fill out and sign off to ensure that they are coming into your classroom. What is a 5E lesson plan? Each of the CalTeach students will come up with an interactive lesson plan that has the 5 E's. Engage, to make the lesson interactive and spark the curiosity of the students. Explore, the idea with exploring is to give the learner the opportunity to practice or work with their new knowledge in some way. Explain. Students can ask questions about the lessons and teachers can address any misunderstandings. Elaborate. Here, the students can participate in a different activity that either reteaches an objective or teaches more details about the concept being taught. Finally, after the objectives are taught, it is time to assess or evaluate. Students can make a model, paint a picture, or draw to illustrate what they learned.
An opportunity for mentor teachers is the CalTeach Summer Institute. The CalTeach Summer Institute offers a variety of professional teacher development workshops that often include a stipend and take-home classroom supplies. Examples of previous workshops include Intro to Computer Programming, Hands-on NGSS Workshop, Science and Lego Robotics, and many more.
Where is the CalTeach office located? It is on the UC Merced campus in the Science and Engineering 1 building, room 270. Our phone is 209-228-4098. You can reach us at the CalTeach email at calteach@ucmerced.edu. We have our new website and we have a Facebook page. Contact Hijab Chaudhry if you have any questions related to being a mentor teacher. Her email is below. The following documents are attached to your email in a PDF. The Mentor Teacher Guidelines, the 5E Lesson Plan Guide, Science and Math 5E Lesson Templates, the feedback form, which is important for when your CalTeach student presents his or her presentation, a W-9 form. Fill this out and email it to Hijab Chaudhry as soon as possible. This form is needed to process your $275 stipend. Thank you for completing the Mentor Teacher Orientation. Please fill out the Google form below as a sign of completion. Thank you.